All right, you guys are going to have a Desmos in front of you now, and I want you to go step by step through this slide deck, see what you guys can do, and I will be doing this with you as well. I can talk here. Welcome back, Mr. Bruce. All right, so when I'm going through each of these slides, let me get my stylus out too. I can take a look at this one. This is kind of a simple review of what we were just talking about, just covering. How do you simplify the question on the left, and what would you do? When I look at this, I see 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We did this on the first page of your flip book. You could take a look at it. It would be, hopefully you can give me an expression. You can even mention words like bases, or notice how all these exponents probably have a 1 on it, right? So these all have an invisible 1. So if you were to do the math here, how many would there be? 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 to the 7, okay? All right, let me go back to this guy. So 2 to the 7th, and you could explain yourself a little bit better there. All right, next screen. All right, give you guys about 10 seconds. What do you think this answer would be? You don't need much to explain it either. You can use your flip book to explain this. I'll give you a little bit because you want to type out your answer to explain it. I love the explanation. Okay, keep working. And hopefully, if you said 2 to the 8th, and you could say, when bases are the same, you just add the exponents. Now, this is repetitive. You just did a note on this, but it's super important that you talk this out or you write it out again so you get this in your head. When the bases are the same, the base is what's holding that exponent, you add the exponents, okay? Cool, cool, cool. All right, I want you to actually do the work over here. Show me an answer. Four to the 5th, 4 to the 9th. If you actually did write it out, I'm fine with that if you did that way. I have my stylus too. I should just do it that way. And then I'm going to go ahead and go add 4 to the 14th. Easy peasy. I know it's a little repetitive, but we're good. We've got to make sure we get this in our brain. All right, next one. When multiplying the same bases, you are supposed to, we just talked about this. All right. Trying to get this in your head. I know it's been 3 weeks since we've had class, so I know it's tough. All right, what are we going to do here? It says solve on the whiteboard. Go for it. You got this. You don't need my help on this one. You're just going to add those two. All right. Easy peasy. Oh, whenever you see this, when you're taking a test, when you're taking an SBAC, when you're taking any kind of test and it says select all, that means in your brain that there could be possibly more than one answer. Select all that apply. And it says select all that equal this answer. So this is the answer. You got to give me the question. It's kind of like Jeopardy. Jeopardy gives you the answer. You got to figure out the question. All right. So which question of this equals 9 to the 5th? Let's go through and it says select all that apply. Try this out. This is a tough one. I love it. This is a good question for you guys to think about. All right. As I keep looking through this, that one works. That's the curveball. Remember, 9 to the, there's a 1 right here. Don't forget the 1, okay, next to that 9. And they're all with parentheses. Don't let that mess with you either. That just means they're being multiplied. That means they're being multiplied. Remember, when we're multiplying the same bases, we add the exponents. So make sure that when you're doing this, you're adding the exponent. All right, as you keep looking through this, make sure you also notice 9 to the 2nd and 9 to the 3rd is going to be 9 to the 5th. That's going to work. So you could check that one. I know I have my pen still on. And then this one, 9, 2. 9, 2 is 9, 4. Plus that 1, 9 to the 5th. All right. Awesome. Let's keep it going. Let's actually clear my screen. I don't think it's going to let me clear screen. Thank you. All right. Now, next screen. What does x equal? This is a little trickier. What would this be for this answer to become true? All right. Try that one out. You could say, give me an answer. What's that going to work out? I want you guys to do the best you can with this Desmos. I'm not going to go through every single slide, but I want you guys to just keep rocking it. Do the best you can. Miss Alonso can help you out too. This concept, she understands it very, very well. This isn't too tough for her at all. She's got this. So you need help, you go over to her and she'll give you that help. Miss Santos, I talked to her over the break and she's doing great. But I don't think she'll be back for a couple more weeks at least. So make sure you guys stay focused before she gets back. And then when she gets back, I want you guys to all I want her to be so proud of how great you guys have been doing, because you guys have been doing great. I'm going to give you props. All right, next slides here. Ooh, okay, now we're dividing. So now we're dividing. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to subtract the exponents. And if you were to do this one, remember, I want you to, who's going to win the battle, the top or the bottom? The top wins by 5. And you just leave it alone like that, all right? Leave it like that. X to the 5th, okay? All right, simplify this one. Who wins the battle, the top or the bottom? And give me an answer. Notice how these two are very similar. Which answer is it? Look at your flip book if you need to. The flip book is there to help you. This one as well, same idea. Take a look at your flip book. We went over one just like this. Very nice. Keep going through this one. I want you to solve it on the whiteboard. Ooh, this one's a great one too. I want you guys to work with Miss Alonso here. Now this one, what's different about this problem? I want you to explain what you see as different, okay? And then go ahead and solve this. And remember, who wins the battle, the top or the bottom? I notice the bottom's going to win, so my answer is going to be on the bottom. So you can realize that this 3 is going to be on the bottom. 4 is going to take away 8. It's going to be 4. Okay? Final answer. All right, do the best you can on the rest of this with Miss Alonso, and good luck on this, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.